holy shit. I was like, yeah. Throughout my career, when I first was starting to put records out and playing live, I was exclusively an electric guitar player. Always played with the band. But as the years went rolling on, I started to make friends with people like Ken Ham and Tim Williams, and seeing people like John Hammond play. And I was interested in the acoustic side of the blues, especially. Got myself an old National guitar and started to practice. It's actually become half of what I do now. But whereas most people, when they go and do an acoustic show, they're just playing the same songs they play with their band, but without the band. My acoustic show is completely different than my electric show. And I probably do 90% of the set list is different. So I've always kind of kept the two separated. This is my band thing, this is my acoustic thing. But on this new album, I was being influenced by both sides. And I was doing a festival up the west coast of Canada, and I had my iPhone out one morning and having a tea and looking at this beautiful view. And I was listening to the Beatles' White Album, and I think I heard Mother Nature's Son and then Helter Skelter. And I thought, well, if the Beatles can do it, mix up this very beautiful acoustic song with a really hard rockin' song, why can't I do the same thing? So that's kind of the fun on this new album, is mixing up the two different styles. Writing songs can be a challenge, especially when you're trying to kind of remain within a certain genre. And in no way am I a blues purist, but I was on a boat on the west coast of Vancouver Island last summer, and in a near place called Tassus, and it's extremely desolate up there. And we were going out fishing after I played a show the night previous, and it takes about 45 minutes to get through these big fjords, through the mountains, and get out to the open water. So it gave me some time to think, and I was just laying in the back of this boat, and there was these amazing black sand beaches and eagles flying around, and I don't know, I started thinking about things and thinking about life, and I started writing verses to a song, just with the images and then memories of being up to that part of the world before. So, technology being what it is, I got out the iPhone and started jotting these lines down, these random lyrics. And then when I got back from the trip, I think it was the next day, I was driving near my home, and I had the top down in my vintage Mustang convertible, and something caught my eye, and I looked up to the left, and I actually had to pull the car over, and there was this old dead snag tree, and there was all these vultures up there just kind of staring. I counted, there were 17 of them. So I took a picture with the phone, and then it kind of reminded me of some of the lyrics that I wrote. And so the lyrics are definitely, I'm trying to come from a different point of view, maybe a darker point of view. And then musically, it's got an interesting time signature, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of some Hendrix and some Jeff Beck stuff. So there's a good combination, and the drummer in particular, Pat Stewart, really made it happen. I'm really excited about the release of my new album, 17 Vultures, which is my 15th album. I can't believe it. But it's going to be released officially on October 19th, but you can pre-order it on iTunes on October 12th. And if you do that, you can get an advance release of my cover of the George Harrison song, which is the first song that he recorded on a Beatles record called Don't Bother Me. And don't forget to subscribe to this very here YouTube channel, because there's lots more to come.